Okay, so good everybody. Your favorite lawyer po is back for another video. At ngayon po, magdi-discuss lang ako or mag-share lang po ako sa inyo ng mga konting wisdom regarding po sa tamang pagpili ng kandidato. Okay? So, unang-una po, iklaruhin ko na po agad. Hindi ko po kayo sasabihan kung sino po ang dapat na candidates na botohin. Okay? Rather, tuturuan ko lang po kayo or bibigyan ko kayo ng mga tips kung paano makapili kayo ng candidates in relation po sa political leanings ninyo or yung sa mga personal beliefs po ninyo sa mga bagay-bagay. So before po tayo mag-start sa discussion proper natin, magbibigay lang po ako ng konting background ko para at least ma-determine nyo po personally kung tingin ba ninyo credible tong mga tinuturo ko sa inyo in relation to this topic. So unang-una po, I am a lawyer, of course, as you can see in my profile. And then pangalawa po, I am a former member of Congress po. I was a former congressman and or a representative during the 17th Congress. Okay, so I was a congressman representing the Aangat Tayo party list back then. And then I was also elected as a member of the House leadership back then. Unang-una po, I started as an assistant minority leader. Eventually, na-promote po ako as a deputy minority leader. Okay, so that was from 2016 to 2019. Yan po yung professional experience ko directly nung ako po ay nagtrabaho as a member of Congress. Okay? And pangalawa po dyan, I also come from a, hindi ko sure kung matatawag pa ba kaming political family ngayon kasi wala naman na talagang member sa amin na currently in the government service as of the time of recording this video. Pero anyway, yung father ko po, he is a former 3-term po siya na governor of the province of Northern Samar, and he's also a former 4-term congressman po of the 1st District of Northern Samar. Okay? And then yung mother ko naman po, she is a former 2-term congresswoman then of the Aangat Tayo party list, the same party list that I represented. And share ko lang din po, this is just a fun fact. Yung father ko po, he was part of the heavily involved during yung first EDSA revolution against the Marcos Sr. Okay? And because of that, he was appointed as OIC Vice Governor sa province namin. And then 1988 po, he won as a governor po ng province namin. And the same year that he won po in 1988, yun din po yung year na pinanganak ako dito sa mundo, which is yun, the year 1988. So basically, my point here po is that from the time I was born in this world, I was already heavily involved or influenced na po, or yung basically yung mundo pong nakikita ko lagi was laging involved, may involvement talaga po yung politics. Natigil lang po yun nung 2022 kung saan wala na talagang nakaupo sa amin sa position. So from 1988 to natigil pala nung 2019 yung unfortunately natalo po kami lahat sa family namin sa position. Okay? So from 1988 to 2019, nasa government service po talaga or nasa public service yung family namin. Okay? So yan po yung credentials ko in relation to politics and government service in general. Okay? So now let's go po to the discussion proper. So unang-una po talaga, pag pipili tayo ng candidate, very important dyan of course, yung titingnan natin yung personal credentials or personal qualifications ng isang candidate. Kasi kahit na po gaano pa kadaming staff na nakapalibot sa isang congressman, sa isang senator, at the end of the day po kasi yung mag-implement ng lahat ng mga plano na ginagawa ng office niya is the public servant himself, which is the Congress or the senator, di ba? So kung hindi po alam ng congressman or ng senator yung basic mga legal principles, basic constitutional provisions, posible pong magkaroon ng mga issues pag-start na or pag-conduct na ng mga implementation yung mga napagkasunduan or mga plano ng office nila in relation sa pag-file ng bill, sa mga congressional hearings. Kaya nga kung makikita po ninyo, di ba, in my past videos, madami po akong nako-comment dun sa mga ibang mga congressional hearings kasi may nakikita akong lapses na hindi pasok either sa constitution or hindi pasok po sa mga regular laws natin. In short, yung point ko lang po dito, importante pa rin po talaga yung credentials and or qualifications ng isang public servant, lalo na po kung nasa legislative side ka because yun nga, ikaw as the public servant himself, as the congressman and or the senator, siya mismo yung mag-i-implement ng mga pinaplano ng office niya, di ba? Because yung mga tao in his office, hanggang dun lang yun sila sa planning stage. So ang implementation still rests with the politician himself. So kung wala po siyang proper skill set, baka pangit yung implementation. And we have already seen this na madaming issues na ganito sa mga congressional hearings po dito sa bansa natin. Okay? So again, the first rule po dyan is tingnan natin yung personal qualifications and or credentials po ng mga candidates natin. And the reason kung bakit in-emphasize ko po yan, kasi madami po kasing nagsasabi na importante daw na mas may puso for public service tas pwede naman daw na dun na lang mag-training sa trabaho niya or mag-OJT. So sa ganyan po kasi, yes, I agree na it is very important for you to have heart, or in other words, you have a passion for public service. Dapat passionate po talaga kayo sa ginagawa ninyo. Kasi yung hinaharap po nyo yan in a regular basis is mga problema po ng tao, di ba? And if you do not have the passion to solve those problems na kinokonsult sa inyo or tinatapon sa inyo ng public, baka po maging iba na yung priorities ninyo, hindi na public service, di ba? Yung maging priority, maging baka yung usual na naririnig ninyo. So ayoko na lang sabihin, pero I'm sure may idea naman kayo sa tinutukoy ko, okay? So again, ulitin ko, I agree it is very important to have heart or passion for public service, pero personally po, I believe na hindi sufficient na may puso ka lang or passion, because at the end of the day, hindi naman dahil lang sa passion mo aandar yung opisina mo. Kailangan pa rin nandyan yung qualifications mo, yung knowledge, wisdom, and expertise mo, lalo na po in relation dun sa office na pinapasok nyo. So dapat po they should work together, yung passion mo for public service together with your qualifications, credentials, wisdom, experience, and expertise in relation to the position na pinapasok po ninyo. So ang second po niyan, once tingnan natin yung personal qualifications, educational background ng ating candidates, ang next po niyan ngayon is titingnan naman natin yung political leanings niya or yung party affiliation ng candidate na yon. Kasi kahit na po gaano pa kagaling yung isang candidate based on his credentials, big factor pa rin po talaga yung party lines in when it comes to dito po sa Congress and sa Senate level. So ito po, idagdag ko na din pala. Yung dinidiscuss ko po dito mainly applies po to congressman and to senators kasi doon ako may experience talaga sa LGU, sa local office. Wala po akong masyadong experience doon. So anyway, balik po tayo sa discussion. So after nyo po tingnan yung personal qualifications, tingnan nyo naman po ngayon yung political leanings, yung party affiliations ng candidate, because pag meron pong certain national issue, certain national policy na gusto gawin yung partido nila, mawawala po yung personal credentials and or qualifications nung candidate na yan. Yan po yung reality talaga kung ano yung ipupush ng political party nila. Susunod at susunod po yan sila. Majority po talaga yan. Basta part sila ng party. Sabihin na natin mga 70 to 80% will follow party lines po. That is the reality. Okay? And ulitin ko lang po, kaya ko po ina-emphasize na dapat tingnan nyo rin yung political affiliation, yung party stand ng group nila is because yun nga, di ba? They will really vote based on the direction or the mandate po ng leadership ng partido nila. So yan po yan. Kung makikita po ninyo na kahit na gaano kabango pa yung qualifications ng isang candidate pero yung party nila is iba naman talaga yung agenda, dun po mag-question na kayo ng bagay-bagay or mas maging mindful po kayo in making a decision kasi dito po posible pumasok yung mga budol-budol moments kasi makita nyo ang ganda ng credentials, ang ganda ng qualifications. Yun naman pala yung agenda ng partido nila is very self-serving or dun lang magbe-benefit, or yung magbe-benefit lang mainly is yung party nila and not necessarily the public in general. So yan po yung isa yung kailangan din tingnan, di ba? After tingnan nyo po yung personal qualifications, tingnan nyo naman ngayon yung party lines, okay? So i-clarify ko lang din po kasi ba sinabi ko unang-una important yung qualifications, tapos pangalawa sinabi ko party lines din pala kailangan tingnan. So the reason kung bakit i-emphasize ko pa rin yung qualifications po kasi hindi naman po sa lahat ng issues, sa lahat ng national policies, national issues is magdidictate yung party nila kung ano yung vote na gagawin, di ba? So stated differently po, if there are minor issues kung saan madaming Pilipino ang pwede makinabang, kung hindi po maapektuhan yung stand ng isang partido regarding that issue, is papabayaan po yan ng party yung mga politicians na involved. So doon po ngayon lalabas yung knowledge, wisdom, and or expertise po ng senator or ng congressman na yun, di ba? Kasi kung mas magaling yung senator, mas magaling yung congressman, madami siyang naiisip na pwede gawing batas. Kung wala po yung issue sa party nila, magagawa pa rin po yan ng politician, okay? So basically yung point ko lang po dito, timbangin nyo na lang po kung ano ba yung tingin nyo mas beneficial for the Filipino in general and kung ano ba yung mas align sa personal beliefs ninyo or political affiliations ninyo, diba? So tingnan nyo lang po, yung personal na mga agenda ba ng politiko na to outweighs all the possible issues dun sa party level niya versus naman kung mas importante sa inyo yung mga big national issues lang, saan ba to siya papabor or yung mga possible na pwedeng gawin ng candidate na to in relation to mga minor issues naman that will still benefit the Filipino people in general, okay? So hopefully mas klaro na yan. And ngayon punta naman po tayo sa next part ng discussion natin, okay? At ito po gusto ko talaga sana ma-take note ninyo, okay? So I will put emphasis on this. So dapat po tandaan ninyo when choosing a candidate, wala po talagang perpektong candidate. Yun yung reality, okay? So lahat po ng candidate, kahit na let's say maganda yung mga personal qualifications niya, posible siyang may issue sa party level, tapos let's say naman walang mga personal qualifications, kulang-kulang, pero maganda yung party stance ng mga partido nila. So in short, again, ulitin ko, wala pong perpektong candidate talaga. Meron yan silang issue whether we like it or not. So dyan po kayo posibleng magkaroon ng problema kung maghahanap talaga kayo ng perpektong candidate. Okay? So I will make myself an example example regarding this. So when I became a congressman, I was only 27 years old. So yung pagiging bata ko niyan, that can be taken as a negative ng mga ibang tao. Pero ako, I took that as a positive because I have youthful energy. Halos every week noon, naglilibot po ako ng iba't ibang probinsya. So yan po, in short, ulitin ko lang po, wala pong perpektong candidate. So anyway, yung main point ko lang po dito is tingnan nyo po talaga yung pros ng candidate na yon kung na-outweigh ba yung cons ng isang kandidato. Okay? So again, tandaan po ninyo, and I would like to emphasize, wala pong perpektong candidate. Okay? So masistress lang po kayo kung maghahanap talaga kayo ng perfect na 100% perfect kasi wala pong ganyan. At the end of the day, may kanya-kanyang agenda din po yan sila behind the scenes na hindi na po pinapalabas in public. And lastly po, this one is the most important of them all. Okay? So tandaan po natin lahat ng ine-elect natin, 'di ba? They are all going to be public servants, meaning they will serve the public or that they should serve the public. So this is one of the most important factors po for you to determine kung sino dapat yung botohin ninyo. Okay? Which is tingnan po ninyo kung sino ba talaga yung nagbe-benefit sa majority ng actions ng politikong yan. Okay? Does it benefit the people at large in general? The Filipino people ba yung nakikinabang? Or kung yung personal political agenda ba ng taong yun yung nakikinabang? Okay? So that is also very important po kasi madami dyang politiko na highly qualified, kala mo ang galing-galing, pero kung titingnan mo pala yung pag-implement na ng policies, biglang nakikinabang mainly is mga personal political agenda lang niya at hindi naman yung Filipino people at large. So that is also one thing that you should consider, diba? Kasi tatandaan po natin, like what I previously said, wala pong perpektong candidate. Kanya-kanya po yan sila na merong pros, na merong kanya-kanyang cons. Pero overall po, dapat tingnan nyo yung bigger picture talaga kung sino ba yung nakikinabang sa policies na ginagawa or ini-implement nila, diba? Kasi yun nga, kanya-kanya yan silang violation sa pag-implement ng policies. May mga violation ng due process dito, violation ng due process dyan, violation ng equal protection clause. Pero tingnan nyo na lang po kung sino ba yung nakinabang mainly when those violations were conducted. So, dyan pa lang po makikita ninyo kung ano ba talaga yung priority ng kandidato na yan. Is it the Filipino people who is prioritized or is it his own or her own political agenda ang napaprioritize? Okay? So, yan po yung kailangan nyo rin talagang tingnan. So, in conclusion po, kung makita ninyo, politics really is a very complex matter po. Ang dami pong kailangan i-consider talaga dyan na kailangan mo timbangin. Hindi, kung ako po tatanungin, hindi sufficient na meron ka lang puso or passion for public service. Hindi rin sufficient na may qualifications or credentials ka lang kung controlled naman yan siya ng partido niya. Diba? Anyway, in summary po, again, ulitin ko, politics is very complicated, it is very technical, and it involves numerous factors po na dapat tingnan talaga ng maigi ng botante para makapili siya ng isang kandidato who will really help the country and is in line po with your own personal and political beliefs. Okay? And lastly po, again, ulitin ko, hindi ko po kayo tuturuan kung sino yung dapat botohin ninyo, diba? Because my mission po for this channel of mine is just to educate yung mga viewers ko regarding certain matters involving current events and involving legal matters. Tapos, ang goal ko po talaga is yung mga nanonood sa akin matutong mag-decide for themselves kung ano ba dapat yung proper decision. In short, I want to empower the Filipino people to make smart decisions po that will benefit not only them but also the future generations of our country. Okay? So yan po yung rason kung bakit hindi ko kayo sasabihan kung sino ang botohin. Rather, bibigyan ko lang po kayo ng mga tips. Okay? So hopefully klaro yun, guys. If you like legal educational videos to current events, follow lang po kayo sa akin sa social media. Until next time, see you all po. Bye-bye!